Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. It's going to be general collective reading, so please remember to take what resonates and toss the rest. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Hope everybody's doing well as can be expected for the cray going on. Right off the bat, liar. We have a 7 of Swords, Taurus energy, with the 7 of Pentacles. Somebody's a lying, cheating thief, and looks like they might be getting that back. Could be a Taurus. But this is somebody who believes their own lies. Okay? They definitely believe in their own lie, but they're sneaky. Look at that card. It's like, I got your stuff. You can't see me. Oh yes, you can. And there's a lot of this going on in the world because people don't know any. I guess they just don't know any better. I don't know. And the reason why is because of attraction. So this person is attracted to you. Could be an Aries. Challenge is the truth. You could be the Emperor or somebody trying to play around with your authority. But the truth is the truth. Ace of Swords. Everybody can look all they want. Searching. Always going to come up the Ace of Swords, no matter how many lies are told. So it's this Queen of Wands. Is overburdened by a star. Queen of Cups, Magician. So somebody tried to abracadabra you with a lie to get you to stop being shiny, to get you to be bogged down, and this is some form of domination ritual bullshit. I look better than you do, and I'm better than you, and you're just a liar. Whoever this is, they're just a liar. Judgment's coming hard. Judgment's coming. King of Cups, Sagittarius, Scorpio energy. Whatever's coming to you is something you wished for. So this person could have lied and said they wasn't attracted to you, but they are. They think you good looking. So they bring in the 4 of Wands and the 9 of Cups to your door. This person's lying to, they could be lying to a Queen of Wands. Could be an Aquarius. They want peace and harmony. Balance. And a swing with the bling. Ace of Wands. Somebody's very attracted to you, and they're lying to somebody else and telling them that they're not. They're trying to figure out a way to come towards you. because I think they got feeling for you. Factors affecting the situation is the 9 of Wands, 3 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. They want to be fair for something that was painful, but you're still standing. You're like, yeah, you put me through the ringer, but you know, I'm still standing better than I ever did. My ships are coming in, and I'm getting what's fair to me. So, outside influence. If that ain't enough, the World card goes round, comes around. Somebody gonna get back what they put out. Dope. Because it's coming. Whoever this lying, cheating thief is, whoever this person is that is in the 7 of Swords, they just tried to create a permanent ending for you. I gotta get this off and get warm. And it's causing a permanent ending for them. So, 3 of Wands. This is closing down a cycle of betrayal. And it's coming quick. 3 of Wands. Closing down a cycle of betrayal. Closing down a cycle of a liar. Good. That needs to be closed. We're tired of lies. Hopes and fears. They're afraid they're going to be exposed. Well, duh. I mean, first you practice to deceive. That's exactly what you're going to get back. And it's all over a relationship. It's all over somebody that may be attracted to you, or maybe wants to boom boom in the room, or just somebody who just, you know, because I do feel like this might be somebody who's trying to keep 2 people from meeting, or 2 people from being together, because they're lying about you. They're flat out lying to somebody who's attracted to you. They're flat out lying to them. And probably because, okay, so what I'm seeing here is because this person, whoever's the 7 of Swords, the lying, cheating thief, they're attracted to the same person. But I feel like they already got somebody. Like they're already in a relationship. They're attracted to somebody that's attracted to you. So now they got to lie on you to try to make you look bad. So this person doesn't even take a second look at you. Whatever, man. Sounds like a bunch of drama to me. You keep that. So the Hermit is the final outcome. That could be you, that could be them. I feel like it's you. You're going in within to seek your answers. And whether this person's got money or not, they're very poor in spirit. They're very, very poor in spirit. They're afraid somebody's going to take something away from them. And I feel like it doesn't even belong to them. So, or they got taken advantage of by another person. Because like I said, they tried to throw you under the bus, but it ended up throwing them under the bus. So now they're holding on to that last loaf of bread like it's all they got, with no shoes on. Look. Ain't even got a pair of shoes on. But they got the interest of this person. A lot of good it did them, but I feel like whoever this person is was the one that broke them. Gemini energy. So Somebody definitely lied about you. Yep, the rat in the mix. Could be a Scorpio. 9 of Cups. They wanted to cause you a tower. They wanted to bring your house down. Let's bring the tower down with a big fat lie. How'd that work out for you, Skippy? That ain't gonna work out. And here's the Lovers again with Virgo. Like I said, whoever this person is, Scorpio, Virgo, whoever they are, they believed this lie. And because they believed this lie, they didn't see the rat. It's the top of the picture there, see? They didn't see the rat. Oh, they see it now. Because this shit is falling down. They looked into it. And they're like going, acted a little hasty, did we? Yep. Ace of Cups and the Hanged Man with the Lovers. Now they in love with you after believing a lie about you. And they're still attracted to you. Whatever. People are stupid sometimes. But I was confused. I thought you was some kind of player. Knight of Wands, 9 of Wands. But I was confused. Somebody told me you was a player. They're still attracted to you. They're definitely attracted to your integrity. But they blind. Blind as a bat. Believing that what other people say instead of coming to you and asking you yourself. Some people will never learn. Collaboration, moving on to calmer waters. You're like in your 9 of Wands going, yeah, whatever. Be off with yourself, Knight of Wands. Hey, you want to be a rock star. Bye. Go be a rock star. Leave me alone. Yep. Hanged Man. Could be a Pisces. Confused about why they hung up by their fetuses when there is a 10 of Pentacles and an Ace of Cups here. Oh, that's what they're fighting over. Money. Fighting over some kind of money and some kind of attention. Could be a Libra. They could be legally fighting over money because of an Ace of Cups. And I feel like the Ace of Cups is you. You just loving yourself. Who is this Queen of Wands? You. They're fighting. Somebody's fighting over you. More Pisces energy. High Priestess. This is like you gave the rope to somebody to hang themselves. Maybe you thought that, hey, we can work something out here. But now they want to apologize. Let's work this out. What, after you lied? Yeah, no. I'll go that way. Hey, Queen of Swords, your ass. What is this King of Cups about with this Judgment card? I don't think this person is listening to a word this other person has to say, because there's the Ace of Wands. They're still coming. Yep, they want to fix it. Sagittarius energy with the Temperance card. They want to fix whatever this person tried to break. Whoever this King of Cups is. They're being They're being judged. And they're judging this other person. Regardless, it's like after they got their feelings hurt, they're healing, and they're balancing out their emotions in the temperance energy, and they still want this brand new passionate beginning with you. And they regret listening to somebody else because you blocked them. And I feel like you had every reason to. You blocked everybody. All of these people. I feel like there's at least 3 of them. And nobody got time for this. But there's somebody who's interested in you that you are now blocked from. Or you blocked yourself from because you didn't want to be involved in this 2 of Swords, 7 of Swords, Knight of Wands energy. You knew. And like I said, I feel like you gave somebody the benefit of the doubt. You let them hang themselves. You let them show you exactly what was up. And they're afraid of being exposed for this lie, but there's going to be no way around it. Because this person's still interested. Whatever that means. Whether that's work or play, or it looks like love. You're going to receive a message, factors affecting the situation. 10 of Cups and the Magician. Whoa. Wish come true. You manifested this through your integrity. And somebody tried to play games with a wish fulfillment with the 10 of Cups. You're still somebody's 10 of Cups. Queen of Wands. 6 of Wands. You win. Reading over. What is the World card about? What is this? Yep. You won the fight, but at what cost? I mean, somebody tried to say some really nasty things about you here. Because they wanted to beat you at success. And like I said, this could have something to do with money and with being successful. And they wanted the offer that was going to be presented to you. So they lied. They lied about you. Now, it's causing a big old fight. And some things was said. But like I said, who's ever in the right here, who's ever the one that stood in their integrity, 9 of Wands, and wasn't the liar, is the one that will win. The 6 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands. So, it could have cost a friendship, it could have cost a relationship, it could have cost quite a bit. Because somebody was just confused. 8 of Wands, Knight of Wands. So like I said, the outside influence was this information. And somebody messing around with the 7 of Cups. And like I said, they got Queen of Swords. If you don't know who the Queen of Swords is, you might want to get familiar with her, because she don't play around with the truth. She gonna cut that 7 of Swords right in half. Or 7 of Swords, 7 of Cups. In reverse. I'm gonna cut through any kind of illusion. I'm gonna show you what time of day it is. That is the Queen of Swords. The Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but I feel like it's more Aquarian energy than anything. I'm going to show you what's real and what ain't real. Seven of Cups in reverse. That's who's winning this fight. This Five of Swords, Two of Swords, Seven of Swords is the Queen of Swords. And that Queen of Wands can, or whoever it is, can call my lawyer. They're afraid. What are they afraid of being? See, they're afraid of being exposed because somebody is attracted to you and wants to offer you something. Like with the Four of Wands and the Six of Pentacles, they want to offer you what's fair to you. This is all over money, success, stability, and somebody went out of their way to try to keep that from you. Went out of their way. Seven of Swords, Two of Swords, Ten of Swords. Betrayed you like nobody's business because they wanted the choice that you're about to make. Yeah. Five of Wands, Two of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, the Fool, Ace of Swords, Two of Wands, Six of Pentacles. They're afraid they were afraid you were gonna get this chance with this person or with this go-getter, something that you were going after, and they weren't gonna get it. So that's why they went to all this trouble. You're still getting it. It's still coming towards you. And there's nothing that anybody can do to stop it. No amount of lies, no amount of confusion, no amount of bullshit anybody can do to stop this. Six of Swords. 666. Moving on to calmer waters. Somebody wants to make a deal. Let's make a deal. Because I can't move on. Because you Queen of Swords my ass. I had somebody said, what does it mean to be stuck in your head? In one of your comments, I said, really? It was just like somebody saying, you never show anybody your cards. Really? This is what it means to be stuck in your head. I mean, sitting up at night and you can't sleep because you're too worried about how many swords are coming at you. The Eight of Swords is when you're stuck in your head. The Nine of Swords is when you're just worried about the consequences of your actions. Yeah, against somebody who was just a good person. And it was all over a relationship. And there's the Eight of Swords. There's being stuck in your head. Whoever this person is that's watching you move on to calmer waters in the Three of Pentacles with some sort of collaboration. I'm going to get the dragons out. The dragons are out. What is this Two of Swords and Hanged Man? Like I said, you gave him the rope. And justice found him. Ten of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. So they're going to have to walk away from your stuff. Ten of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. You Eight of Cups, that ass could be in a Libra. But I feel like you it's like you're leaving this mess behind. Like you spilled all those cups, you cleaned up your damn self. You played in the wrong energy here. Now you're confused as to why you're stuck. And I feel like the justice here is you walked away from them. Or a collaboration or something like that, because you said clean up your own mess. You made the mess, you cleaned it up. I ain't got no time. Yep, 7 of Cups. Somebody just tried to paint some sort of illusion about a high priestess here. Tried to confuse a fool. Try to confuse somebody from taking a leap of faith with the 7 of Cups and the 2 of Swords. Could be an Aries. Or it could be an Aries that caused the problem to start with. What is this Ace of Wands and this King of Cups and Judgment coming towards my collective? I feel like whatever this judgment is, because you walked away from this person, it's going to go in your favor. 2 of Wands, you get your choice. It's the 2 of Dragons, but you get your choice. Well, this King of Cups is going to be left empty-handed. So we got the King of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles. I feel like you're not gonna choose this person. They were too easily swayed. Now they can see the truth and they feel left out. They feel left out of your 8 of Wands. Or 8 of Pentacles. What do they feel left out of? 6 of Cups. Somebody from the past. 5 of Cups. Regrets what they did. Because it took too long. It took too long to make an offer. So now they're going to be left out in the cold. They had a chance. They had a chance to make things right. They decided to be greedy and hang on to something instead. Justice and Judgment. Three of Pentacles. Like I said, this was over some sort of collaboration or group effort against the Queen of Swords Temperance energy. What? Against somebody who's emotionally balanced and standing in their ultimate truth. Or I should say, in this case, she's sitting there. She looks bored. Looks really bored. Look like she got some kind of evidence too. Sagittarius energy, Temperance energy. So somebody may have wanted to work with you, and whoever this third person is, this Lover's card, Gemini energy, they got involved and they got in the way of it. So now whoever this King of Cups is in the immediate future, could be a Sag, could be a Scorpio, they're gonna be left out in the cold. I feel like from you, you're not even going. Look, King of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. They were holding back some sort of offer from an Earth Angel, from a Temperance energy, holding back some sort of offer. Trying to get you out the picture so they could have it. I don't think you cared enough to even worry about it. But we have Temperance, we have the Ace of Wands again, like I said. And there's the Fool. Fool. Six of Pentacles again. Four of Wands. Something about Wheel of Fortune. Four of Wands. This was supposed to be some sort of destined path. But somebody got left out of it and they got mad. They got mad because they were left out by a King of Swords. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. Somebody might even gotten kicked out of a house. Because of destiny. Wheel of Fortune. Eight of Swords. Or wait a minute, Nine of Swords. So Leo energy. So they're stressed about your destiny with a Four of Wands and being left out of it because they're a fool, and the truth is going to come out about the strength of love, strength of the power of love, Gemini energy, and an Ace of Wands and a Temperance energy. So Sagittarius, Gemini. Whatever this lie that was told, it was to keep two people apart. It was to keep two people from talking to each other, to keep people hung up and confused, and so there wouldn't be a collaboration of some kind. What is this collab? I want to know what this collaboration was. What is this collaboration about? Has something to do with friendship, lovers, and destiny. And a Temperance energy. Somebody who's balanced. Which I feel like is you. Somebody really went out of their way to interfere with this. Whoever this King of Wands is. There's that Ten of Swords. And they're going to be exposed for it because it was all the World and the Ace of Pentacles. Whoever this King of Wands is, they're going to be exposed for their Ten of Swords. For their betrayal. Male or female. Could be a female and her masculine. Could be a male and you know, doesn't have to be male, but you got the King and Queen of Wands here, which tells me it could even be a couple with the Lovers card. They're going to be exposed for their betrayal, and because the betrayal was for money, and what goes around comes around. So they're going to be left piss poor broke. And an Empress is going to shine for being a Queen of Cups because she had the magic on her the whole time, and that's where the Six of Pentacles comes in. And you knew it. You knew it. You knew what these people were doing. You knew it. Your intuition wasn't wrong. They're going to be left out of your blessings. They're going to be left out of your energy because you saw it coming. You saw it coming. They thought they was fooling you. Your whole Temperance energy. High Priestess, Empress. These King and Queen of Wands think they're going to fool you? You made the right... Whatever choice that you're making in the immediate future, you made the right choice. The Judgment that you make towards these people to move on to calmer waters and get away from their drama was the right choice. Because justice gonna be served one way or another. Queen of Cups. Moving on to calmer waters with her 10 of Wands and her 10 of Pentacles. She's accepted the responsibility of the Queen of Cups. Love you anyway, but this is over. 10, 10, 10. No more fight, no more fighting, no more stressing. You are done. And you decided to retreat back into your cave as the hermit and live your life. Okay, I accept the responsibility that I trusted the wrong people, and although it weighs heavy on me, I'm okay with that. Because in the long run, you get the 10 of Pentacles. I got out a deck here that I haven't used in a long time, but I feel like it's going to be like necessary information for those who are a little less savvy on karma, who don't understand the repercussions of their actions. When you play with people's lives because you're jealous or because you're hateful or for whatever other reason, there's always a price to pay. So do the right thing even when nobody's looking, and accept the responsibility that cost you. Life is too short. Now the Rainbow Prince in reverse, which is, what was that? Compensation, preservation. Yeah, so the Keeper of the Scales is here and the Fire Princess in reverse. So I'm going to read both of those to you because I think that they're both relevant to this reading. And Keeper of the Scales, where are you? Probably on a different page. This is so old, it's falling apart. Where are you? It's been a long time since I used this deck. Here it is. 108. Here it is. Alright, fairness and balance. What did I tell you? And this one's upright. So this says, the law of harmony is enacted when the Keeper of Scales comes to you as an ally. Align with her, as the law states, making conscious choices that create balance in your life. When you do, you also magically align with the abundance of the universe and the powerful forces of synchronicity. This creates conditions and possibilities that lead to the fulfillment of your highest intentions. Harmony begins with the self and then resonates outward to others. You're in harmony with yourself when you nurture yourself with love, respect, and acceptance, always fully taking responsibility for your own actions. Only then can you be in harmony with others. This is because love is the central force that connects all of life and aligns you with the like-minded others. Another message is restoration and the positive, fair resolution in all disputes. including those involving the legal system or other important exchanges. The keeper of the scales is a just and kind ally, always making sure balance is activated on your path. Everything all balances itself out. We're going to read the Fire Prince in reverse because I do feel like that is this other person, all these wands, that has been trying to sacrifice you for their own gain. Let's see what it says. 111. Definitely synchronistic. The Fire Prince in reverse. Now I do feel like this is a challenge, regardless of which end you're on. It says, there is a couple message delivered by the Fire Prince, so take heed as one or both could pertain to you now. Aggressive action results in loss. Slow down and don't be so eager to reach your goal. Stay clear of someone else's unbridled ambition and aggression as well. If you think you could get burned, you most certainly will. Unless you remove yourself from this action. Bye! When the Fire Prince arrives as a challenger, he could also be warning you to be careful of burnout. This might pertain to workaholism or obsessively focusing on something you want, excluding all else. You may be afraid to let go, but you must. If you keep going the way you are, truly, you won't have the energy left, nor will you see your way through your path. It's easy to get lost in the dark when there's no flame to light the way. Somebody definitely got lost in the sauce here. All they could see was greed, envy, and darkness, which brought down the house, caused a bunch of fights. But now justice is about to appear. Now, if this is somebody who slandered your name, you may even have some sort of legal action against this person. But that's hard to prove in a court of law, so just so you keep that in mind, sometimes you just need to walk away. Sometimes you just need to walk away from the lies and leave it behind. Move on to calmer waters and have a better life. Alright? Well, those are your messages. Take care. Bye for now.